Berger Chevrolet has been family-owned and operated since 1925. For nearly 100 years, Berger Chevrolet has been dedicated to supporting small businesses, nonprofits, and charities in our community. Through the Berger Gives Back campaign, their employees have provided toys for young ones, clothes for those in need, and funding for programs that give back. The Fox 17 Morning Mix is proud to partner with Berger for We're Open West Michigan.
Well, most of us instantly know what food does for our mouth or nose or stomach, but what about your brain?
Yeah, Leanne, like a good song, food can conjure up strong memories and emotions. I took a trip to the Southerner in Saugatuck to learn more from executive chef and owner Matthew Milar.
I think every chef has a story about that moment growing up when they tasted something and realized that food could be more than just fuel, that it could be important to you emotionally, like you said, and important to you spiritually. And it's a fundamental part of why we don't just go out and forage for whatever we can find to keep ourselves going, and we make a serious effort to see that the food that we eat every day is something that's really going to bring us happiness.
I asked Chef Milar what type of food brought him happiness.
That was the food of the American South. My mom's family is from East Tennessee. My parents now live there. They have been down there for quite a while. My mom, about a year after she was born, my Nana, we say down south, they moved to Detroit. They called it the Hillbilly Highway. First with African Americans with the Great Migration, the economy of the American South started to kind of fall apart. There wasn't a lot of opportunity, and that's when a lot of African Americans moved north in the early 20th centuries. And then blue-collar white workers followed in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s as there was a big boom in the steel towns and the automotive towns in the Midwest. And my grandparents came here to work at GM. And a lot of Southerners did. They called one of the neighborhoods around Detroit, Hazel Park, they called it Hazeltucky because there were so many Southerners that had moved there. It was a pretty common story. So when we were growing up, my family went and visited East Tennessee, went and visited my family there quite often, and eating my Aunt Bobby's cooking and eating my Nana's cooking was my sort of first introduction to how food could be better than just
grub.
Than
just grub.
It was fried chicken, it was biscuits, it was all of the wonderful traditions that the American South had brought to the table have always been very important to me, and that's what led to us opening this restaurant.
So what is so unique about food from the South?
American culture in the South was about farmsteading. It was about people who grew what they ate and raised what they ate and preserved what they ate. They pickled, they canned, they salted and smoked meats. They did all these different things that became a big part of the canon of Southern cooking. African Americans, again, huge influence there, and they brought influences from Africa, from the Caribbean, from all over the place that all landed in the American South to create, I think, what is really our only national cuisine here, our most important national cuisine for sure. It, to me, is as codified a cuisine is looking at France, Italy, Thailand, any of those cultures. They have a cuisine that's very easily identifiable. In America, we have Southern cuisine. That's our that's our heritage.
Chef Milar knows it's important to support local farmers, and the Southerner does that. But there are some things you just can't get unless you go to the source that's been providing those ingredients for generations, like bacon.
We buy Benton's ham and Benton's bacon. Benton's it's a company that's been making hams the way they have been made for hundreds of years in Appalachia, for probably 50 years they've been around. It was started by Alan Benton's father, I believe, opened it, and he operates it today, and he's getting up there. And this is, just old-fashioned salt, handfuls of black pepper and red pepper, slabs of bacon and ham sit to cure, and then they go into smokehouses for weeks. And then they dry age a little bit, and it creates something that's very unique. And you're tasting history when you taste Benton's bacon. It's not like the bacon that we're going to get anywhere here locally. That's one of the things I really love so much about food. You can read about history, you can watch a movie about history, you can study. With food, you can pick history up, smell it, taste it, and actually have a tactile experience for what life used to be like.
But like many successful restaurants, there's one dish that keeps people coming back.
The Southerner's a fried chicken joint. That's what we set out to be originally. We have tried to expand the menu in the past. We've tried running specials, and we just gave up because everybody comes here for fried chicken. I don't even think they say, hey, let's go to the Southerner. They say, let's go get fried chicken. I think there's a few things that make our fried chicken a little different. We do a brine in buttermilk that's quite long. So if we run out of chicken, we're out of it for a day because it takes 24 hours for our chicken to cure, which is one of the reasons why it stays nice and moist and juicy, and it's seasoned all the way into the interior. Sometimes you'll get fried chicken, especially a breast piece, where you'll have this delicious crispy skin, and then the deeper you dive, the less flavorful it gets, and we don't have that issue here. We put a pretty aggressive rub on it, and then we pressure fry it, which was invented by the Colonel.
That Colonel.
Yeah, that Colonel.
Oh.
It's still commonly used in a lot of restaurants, including KFC. But it's basically, to me, it was the method that would best emulate a skillet fried chicken, which is how my Nana would have made it.
How his Nana would have made it. There's not much more that's needed to know. No matter where you come from, if you're looking for some true Southern cooking, the Southerner in Saugatuck is the taste of the town.
Guaranteed. If you haven't been there, that's where you go for chicken. He's right. That place is synonymous with fried chicken, and that bacon is to die for. 880 Holland Street in Saugatuck is where you find them. Check them out online at thesouthernermi.com.